Everybody, the Token Minorities here. I'm Jolt.
I'm Styx.
Styx is here again for our second Gen 6 battle of our channel. This battle is, I guess, a Limbo tier.
It's the bottom of the It's basically the NU right now, but the tiers are so messed up.
Yeah, the teams are also quite random. We actually had a match right before this that we got disconnected on because the internet around us was pretty bad or whatever.
Yeah, and I did not lose it. I did not lose that match.
You were going to lose that match.
I did not lose that match. But yeah, first turn. I just sent up my Nidoqueen first. I'm on the other side just because I want to get rocks up.
Right, and I led with my Moltres just because I knew rocks were on the way, and this is like the only time Moltres can actually be useful.
Anyway, he burns me, and I got my rocks up. That's all I want to do. So right now, I'm just going to switch into my Choice Band and Entei. Fun fact, in case you didn't know, Entei did get Sacred Fire with this new gen, which is really awesome. It doesn't have to deal with the recoil of Flare Blitz, and that 50% chance to burn is just really nice.
Yeah, that makes Entei a whole lot more useful. It actually became the biggest thorn in my side throughout this match. It took a lot of effort to take it down. I don't think I ever actually did I?
No, you did not.
I did not. Spoilers.
In fact, but anyway, I just went for the Sacred Fire on the switch because, I mean, Moltres had no business staying in on Entei. And hey, I could burn something, which I actually burned this Mola.
Yeah, that was actually extra bad for this Alamola because I was the physical side with Waterfall instead of Scald. So that made my offenses absolutely useless instead of just useless.
Anyway, right here I just go out into my Modem, which is pretty awesome, like complete check, I guess, to actually counter to a Alomomola.
Yeah.
Because I threaten him with my dual stab, and I can always just Volt Switch out and get priority because he doesn't have any ground types on his team. He does Toxic me, which can get annoying, but my Choice Scarf Rotom just goes in and out, so it doesn't really rack
care.
out.
I was hoping he'd switch into something else, but you know, actually I'd really rather just get the Toxic on the Entei, to be honest. Yeah, so I go ahead and switch into Amoonguss, seeing as how it's a perfect switch into Rotom, Trick.
But I'm able to get a Volt Switch, and at this point I can go into, I think I went into Nidoqueen. This is my modest Sheer Force Nidoqueen. And
so that's going to do a lot of damage to Amoonguss, but luckily this is a max special defense Amoonguss, so I know I can live anything that he dishes at me.
And actually, at this point, I'm really lucky that his Moltres burned me earlier because he can't Spore me.
Yeah, I was quite sad about that. I didn't really expect to be in this particular situation. But yeah, the Fire Blast does a good chunk, maybe 95% to me. I barely live it and go for a Giga Drain just to get some damage on it.
And at that point, I knew that any one of my attacks, I run Fire Blast, Ice Beam, and Earth Power. I knew that I knew that any attack would take him out, and I want to say I predicted the switch, but I just kind of went safe. I went for the Earth Power, and fortunately, he brings in his Alomomola, which was the only thing stopping my Entei from just running through his team.
Yeah, I made a crucial mistake, to say the least.
And Alomomola cannot take special hits.
Yeah, I don't think I had anything on my team to actually take the Earth Power besides maybe Moltres, and I really didn't want to take it in or bring it in on the Stealth Rock.
And so here's where the burn comes in, and it takes out that Mola, which is amazing for me.
Entei strikes. Entei gets that kill. That wasn't even
I'm Vic.
Skill. Hi, Vic.
And at this point, my Nidoqueen is nothing but death fodder, which, I mean, I really don't mind because Moltres had to switch in on Stealth Rocks.
Which I mind. Yeah, just go for the Air Slash here, knowing that it should kill, and it does do just that. So the Nidoqueen goes down. So that was nice.
You didn't know it would kill. You could have missed, and knowing your luck.
You have a point, but luckily it didn't miss, so we're not going to worry about it.
Either way, I just get to switch into my Scarf Rotom, which the Volt Switch is very obvious, but once again, he can't do anything to stop it.
Yeah.
And so he brings in his Amoonguss to take it, and who takes it, again, really, really well.
Yeah.
But guess who's coming back out?
It's
Entei.
Yeah.
And something is going to get absolutely wrecked by that Sacred Fire, which really kind of looks like Blue Flare.
How does Entei get Sacred Fire in 6-10?
It gets it via level up, I think.
Wow. Okay.
What?
So that's a nice boost. It needed that, though. It really needed it.
Yeah, but anyway.
What a feasible attack, you mean?
So I'm going to go ahead and switch into Moltres to basically die.
Take that Sacred Fire.
I will.
But this actually was huge because pressure. I do not have PP Max on Sacred Fire.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so right
even know
now
that.
I am down to, I think, 2 Sacred Fires because of pressure. And actually, I think
Well,
it'd be
thank
cool
you,
if Moltres' flame kind of went out when it fainted, but whatever.
That would be kinda cool.
3D's incredible.
Well, it's
But-
made of flame, so that would require it to vanish.
Yeah. So he
That'd be
predicts
even
the
cooler.
switch. He predicts my Rock Blast here and goes into Hitmonlee. And seeing how much this does, I really wish I would have went for the Tail Slap instead, as this is a Choice Banded Cinccino. I don't know if that would have actually taken out the Entei, so...
But you didn't predict.
I
so-
didn't predict. It was a mistake.
But this is my nice little unburdened Hitmonlee,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go for the Fake Out just because I can't outspeed Cinccino.
I bring in Amoonguss knowing that unless
And
he
look at
has
all the
Blaze
damage.
Kick, I'll be okay.
Look at all the damage that this normal gem boosted Fake Out does. It does almost 15%. Actually, it does around 20. Oh, not bad.
Luckily, Regenerator will just laugh at that, so it'll be pretty useless. But
At this point, I don't have Blaze Kick on my Hitmonlee, so I just go out into my Rotom because, once again, Amoonies can't do much to it unless he carries Sludge Bomb, which is very unusual.
yeah, we just can't really do much to each other in that particular matchup.
But as it
Amoonguss
turns
runs
out, I get the better end of that switch because he goes into Barbarical.
Yeah, predicted the shoot. What were we talking about earlier?
Oh, we were talking about Blaze Kick.
Blaze Kick. Yeah, I was predicting the Blaze Kick and went into Barbarical.
Actually, it was just an incredible maneuver by me. I predicted you to predict the Blaze
absolutely.
Kick. But either way, I get
He's not that good, guys.
Either way, I get to go for the Volt switch now. And
Yeah, you got a crit here, which took me out. I think I would have lived.
he would have lived, but
it
I
really
would have
didn't
done the
matter.
exact same thing. I would have just gone into my Hitmonlee.
His team has so much priority; it really didn't make a difference.
Yeah, I have extreme speed on Entei through the 4th gen event, I think it was.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And he just goes into Kevin.
Yeah,
right
going
here.
to Kevin here, thinking that nothing at Hitmonlee can do can take me out in one
Actually,
hit.
you just thought that you could take a high jump kick.
Well,
but,
I mean, I thought I'd live. I thought I could live something, knowing he didn't have Blaze Kick.
Yeah, but
High jump kick just demolished.
I
can't believe
it's
it.
an adamant Hitmonlee's high jump kick. It destroys everything. I got a crit there. I really don't think it mattered. Because
Allow me to run a damage calculation.
yeah, but either way, I mean, had he killed me, I would have just gone into Rotom again and
Yeah.
Volt switched. But at this point, I'm just sacking Hitmonlee. And so I just go for the EQ, which is my strongest move against Amoonguss, which does quite a bit. And
So this was where I timed out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point in the match, I actually was preoccupied with something, so I forgot to make a move and accidentally randomed Clear Smog, so that
yeah.
kind of
So I just
sucks.
went for Fake Out so he could KO me, which he would have done with Giga Drain anyway. I mean, the only thing that happens is he gets a little bit more lefties recovery, which I really don't mind, because it means I get a free switch into Entei right here.
Yes. That thing again. Oh boy, that was a problem. So I'm guessing you're just going to go for a Sacred Fire here. I believe I just go right into Barbarical to
Yeah,
take
this was a really gutsy move on his part.
It
'cause
was, but-
50% chance.
Yeah.
but
You got it last time, right? Or the last 2 times?
I just got it the last one time because it
Yeah,
wrapped
right.
Moltres.
It killed. That's right.
Yeah.
So-
The crit did matter.
Okay, how much would it? Okay, it would have done.
About
Okay.
about 80%.
Okay, but I had Stealth Rocks up, so I mean,
Yeah,
it
so
had
it
a
was fine.
chance to matter. But either way, I would have just
Luckily,
gone
the
into-
Sacred Fire does not burn me, so I'm able to have the opportunity to use a Shell Smash and actually put
Yeah,
myself in a
this-
position to have a chance to win. It's crazy.
I was terrified at this point because I mean, while I have a lot of priority, Barbarical actually outspeeds Scarf Rotom, which meant that nothing on my team outspeeds or could survive, and especially because he had Wide Herb, that scared me. All I can do right now is just go for Aqua Jet.
But I
and
missed
hope
the
it
cross
doesn't
chop. No.
And that actually cost him the game right there because I am able to get a second hit off with Aqua Jet, and before he's able to KO my Kabutops.
Should have just gone for the Razor Shell first. I didn't think it would kill for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
But Kabutops isn't
It's
that
not.
strong.
I mean, I don't see them. I don't play lower tiers very much.
And
so I
here
wasn't
comes
really
the
familiar
Evire of
with it.
6th gen, Tyrantrum. It comes in and dies.
Kind of like Pangoro. It does that too.
Okay, you use Pangoro. You deserve to have it. Just feign on entry.
I don't use it.
But anyway, at this point, I remember that I have extreme speed on a choice banded Entei. And so I'm just going to be able to come in and...
That's definitely going to take me out.
yeah.
Finish the game.
I mean, Barbarical has...
Well, it's not over yet, but it will
Oh.
be soon.
Yeah, and at this point, all he has left, I think, is Among Us Fungus.
The
Okay,
fungus
so-
among us.
Yeah, the Among Us Fungus.
Panda.
And yeah, he switches that in. I have Rotom, which can't be spored, and I have a nasty surprise for him, which isn't really that much surprising because it's a Rotom with a choice band. or scarf. Or
So
yeah.
what does a Rotom do with a choice scarf? Styx, please do tell us.
It uses Leaf Storm. No.
I really wish you would have it. Not that it matters at this point.
But at this point, I just trick him the choice scarf to where he's stuck on. I don't remember what you lock yourself. Oh, you lock yourself into Spore.
Spore. So at this point, it was obviously over, but I don't quit. So I just stay in the game and keep sporing.
Yeah, and at this point, it was either me just like waiting out the toxic and going for T-bolts, but you guys don't want to see that. You guys don't want to see like 20 turns of that.
Yeah.
So I just switch in my Entei. Yeah, right here to take the Spore because I'm like, hey, I'll wake up and use Sacred Fire. And so on, he spores me on the switch.
Yeah.
Such a great prediction. I mean, he was choice locked into it, and he still went for it.
Exactly. That was beautiful. That was the play of the game, I would say, right?
Yeah, right.
I think so.
And at this point, I'm just waiting for it to stall at the sleep. And I honestly don't know why I went for anything but Sleep Talk this turn. I
noticed that. Like, what are you doing?
This is my 5th gen Entei where I ran Sleep Talk to counter Lilligant, and I'm just like, wait. I have Sleep Talk, and I'm asleep. I go for Stone Edge, and it crits, but I mean, it doesn't... I mean, it mattered.
It was a merciful crit.
Yeah, it mattered to KO the Amoonguss, but it didn't matter because all I would have had to do was just wake up and Sacred Fire.
So that was a good game, Styx. That was our second match. And
Thank you, Crossmiss, for saving me.
Yeah, we'll definitely have more matches with him in the future. For those of you who have not yet signed up for our Gen 6 tournament, you should definitely get on that. That'll be starting... or I guess signups end on St. Patrick's Day. So yeah, definitely take a look at our video on that and register. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you very much.
See you all next time. Bye-bye.
Toodles.